And I think it's so important to realize that in our class name is called Marketing and Entrepreneurship completely. So it's very important that we look at that definition, entrepreneurship, okay? And it's not mentioned in our first standard where we're looking at employability skills required by business and industry. And we kind of wrapped that up with our resume last week. But it is mentioned out of the gate when it comes to what I call our content standards, because that first standard is the same in every CTAE class that you have. So if we're looking at our content standard here and we're discussing annotating the standards, we're doing that so we can really understand what it is we're learning, because I think this is more important than being able to say, I can define entrepreneurship. Well, what is entrepreneurship? So that's why we're taking a closer look at this right now, okay? So we've looked at the term entrepreneurship, and we've defined it because it's actually in our standard 2 here. And we're going to look at global trends and opportunities today. So global means worldwide. So I would put that in parentheses beside the word global, or just draw a little arrow. When we annotate our standards, sometimes we circle the word and write the definition off to the side. And then we have trends and opportunities. Trends and opportunities. Well, what are trends and opportunities?
Things that change.
Trends are things that change. Like, for instance.
And opportunities would be, like, say now, with masks.
Correct. Trends are things that change, and right now masks are very trendy because it's a need or a want that is happening right now. I hope it doesn't last forever and ever. Can I get an amen? But right now, there's an opportunity to make and sell masks as an entrepreneur. Yes? Do you have to have your own store where you're running your own business with overhead and everything to make and sell masks? Nope. Pretty much all you got to do is be able to make it and tell people online, because that's a free way that we can market our products right now. Okay? Are there big stores that are making and selling masks in bulk? Yes, they are. So they're both parties, whether you're the person at your house and you see the opportunity to make some extra cash flow, or if you're the person running the big business like Gap, for instance. The most comfortable masks that I found are from Gap. You're seizing that trend and opportunity. Some opportunities last longer than others. So we actually got on Amazon and tried to find a product that was comparable to the very comfortable masks that I found at Gap to sell at the school store, because we couldn't afford the cost of goods sold on these masks to sell them in bulk. So we got on Amazon and we did find this mask to see if we could capitalize on the trend and opportunity in the school store to sell something that's adjustable and fits to your face without swallowing your face. And look at this. What happens when I talk? It slides down and it's just aggravating. So there's the trend and the opportunity. The trend is we need masks, and let's see if we can find the opportunity to find one that's super comfortable so that we could sell it. Okay, so under your standards, I need you to make sure that you have global trends and opportunities written down, because entrepreneurs use the concept of global trends and opportunities. Okay, lastly, what today, tomorrow, and Wednesday's lesson is going to be on has to do with generating ideas for business. Generating ideas for business. We are going to look at the global trend and opportunity of what? What was your activator on today? Not just shoes. Tennis, which is so strange because, tennis is a sport. So I would think that, by now, there that went. I would think by now that we would have renamed it, because tennis shoes implies that you're playing tennis. So extra credit to the first person that can tell me where the name tennis shoes actually came from when we close out of this lesson. But athletic shoes. Would you say that athletic shoes are trendy right now? Very. Okay. Would you say that athletic shoes are trendy for different markets? Yes. My mother even has to have athletic shoes. She wears her athletic shoes to work every day. She's 60. Okay? She has certain needs and wants of an athletic shoe that are different from your needs and wants of an athletic shoe. Tyler, do you have a specific shoe that you use for baseball?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, you have a couple. Great answer. So if you play a particular sport, you have a specific need there. If you play a particular, or if you go to a particular gym class, there are shoes specific for yoga, there are shoes specific for cycling, and then there are shoes specific to fashion, yes or no? Absolutely. You know, Air Force Ones are the most popular shoe for 6th, 7th, and 8th graders right now, because they've looked at the trends that you guys have been setting for a while, and they're trying to get in on that so that they can, to be cooler, right? Because they look at what you're doing, and then who do you look at to determine what's cool? Celebrities, social media, and people in college. You agree? Absolutely. And then after you get out of college, you're just not cool anymore, so, you know, it doesn't matter where you go.
That's one of the things I talked to the judge about during my DECA interview.
So Hannah said that's one of the things she had to talk to the judge about during her DECA interview. What did you have to say?
Well, the justice of what we were talking about was talking about social media, and I kind of referred to how social media is what kind of sets the trends for everybody, especially in the United States. Because when kids see social media influencers wearing something, they're like, oh, that's cute. I want to wear that now. And so then they go out and buy it, and then other people see it, and then it just starts a worldwide trend of a certain thing. And then when something else comes in, that goes out the window, and then this is now the new greatest thing.
That's right. All right, so instead of saying everywhere, we can call that a global trend now. And then tennis shoes or athletic shoes are what we're going to look at in terms of this project. So to tie it back to the standards, basically the end piece of this project is that you will generate an idea for a business, and your business is going to be a pretend tennis shoe manufacturer. Everybody with me? All right.